Bobby, if I can just start, can you just tell us a little about your impressions of spring training rolling into the season and the guys that you saw that are on this roster?
Yeah, spring training was a learning process for me to get to learn what all these players are all about. Some of it's personal, some of it's professional. Mainly I got to see how much talent they have, but I also got to see, remember what it is, how hard it is to play in the big leagues. Hopefully remind them of that. As we took the field all spring, it was quite evident these guys have, there's a lot of guys out there with the potential to play at the big league level. I had the same, but the bottom line is you have to actually go out there and work hard and put it on the line every day to get the results you need to get to the big leagues. And not only get there, like I said, it's not about just getting there, it's about staying there and producing championships for the Rockies.
Bobby, how much were you able to see Amador, and how much what things that you like about him? I know people talk a lot about his play discipline. What are the things you see in him?
Yeah, Amador, first thing I noticed about him was just that. A lot of play discipline during the games we played. It was easy to see that he's the kind of guy that's going to kind of dictate the at-bat versus the pitcher dictating the at-bat, which is really impressive, and it's important. Another thing I saw about him is just the way he thinks about the game. He asks a lot of good questions about defense. He's directing traffic out there sometimes, and making sure the guys around him, hey, I'm over here now, so you can move over. Things like that. A lot of good instincts out there that I've seen. Now it's just up to a season's worth of lessons and ideas and guidance to really make sure that all fits in what we're doing in the games. Practice is fun. Just observing how good guys are in the spring training atmosphere is really good to know. Now it's the funnest part really is to go out and see them do it in real stuff.
Any flashbacks to your playing days from watching those guys go out and get into spring training?
Yeah, there's always flashbacks, right? I mean, I'm always thinking about, people say, hey, don't talk about what you did, whatever, as a coach. Don't talk to the players about that, but they don't want to hear that, but they do want to hear that. They do. I liked hearing them when I was a player, so I get flashbacks like that, thinking about certain guys when I was in the big leagues, just trying to get to the big leagues. And guys say, hey, kid, you got to do this, you got to do that. Or joking around with me, and about how good I was, but how good I needed to be. So yeah, there's certain flashbacks I have about. The main thing is basically how good I was supposed to be, and how I didn't quite reach what I was supposed to be. So my goal right now is to make sure there's no regrets in how I help these guys get to where they're supposed to be. And that's a championship team in Colorado.
Hey everyone, this is JP Bonilla here, and I'm here with Jaden Hill. Jaden, so got a couple questions for you. I'm sure you get asked this one a lot. How has it been for you in Hartford so far?
It's been great. We've been here for a couple of days. I've got to experience a little bit of the city, go out to eat, grab some food, be here at the facility, and everything's been awesome. It's been very positive, and I love it here.
Nice. And also I heard, also research, that you were at LSU before you came here. What were some of the adjustments coming from college to the minor league and some of the pressures that you faced?
It was a really big change, just from it's different. You have schoolwork, you have everything that comes with being an athlete and a student, and so coming here having a lot of free time in minor league ball, it's different. But I would say our coach Paul Maneri prepared me for this, and so he was a very, very good coach, very informational, and I think that all his lessons carried on.
Nice. And I also knew that, if you don't mind me asking, you were injured in 2021. What were some adjustments that you had to make in regards to how you pitched and how you played baseball after that?
It was tough. That was my draft year, my junior year. I had Tommy John. And so coming back from that was a really, really long process, very tough. Last year it was a lot of ups and downs for me, more downs than up. But I learned a lot from it. It's something that you have to mature from, learn your body. And I'm thankful that I experienced it, even though it sucked.
Yeah.
But it all happened for the better.
Last question. Also, in the draft, what were some of the things you were afraid of coming into the minor leagues? And, were you worried about when were you going to be drafted? And, hearing from other athletes, like someone like Tom Brady and everything, I know it's a lot of stress, waiting for that call.
Yeah, it was stressful just because I had Tommy John that year, and so my draft stock was up in the air. It was not guaranteed that I was going to go anywhere, and so it was very, very stressful for me. But I had faith. I was surrounded by my family, and that's the greatest support system I can ask for. And so we had a good time. We all hung out, had a cookout, and I'm thankful to be with the Rockies.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.